so I've just got back from watching Borderlands. Now, I gotta say off the point, I've never really played the games. I started playing one of the games quite a few years ago, and I wasn't really into it, to be honest. But I never really gave it a chance, so I'm going to this completely new. I did like the trailer to the film, because again, I'm not a Borderlands fan. I've no idea about the characters. I've no idea about the world within that game or the movie. So I went in with no expectations, but I did like the trailer to it because I'm a newbie to it. I like Jamie Lee Curtis, Kevin Hart, Cate Blanchett, Jack Black. And I'm going to give you my honest opinion. I didn't like the film whatsoever. I found it really boring, not funny whatsoever. The set designs, special effects look really good. The details within the movie look really, really well. The sets look great. As a newbie, you probably need to know about the characters and the Easter eggs, and so people go, oh, look at that, yeah, I remember that, oh, look at that, yeah, that's a good Easter. But a friend of mine who's a massive fan of the game said he couldn't stand the film. It was boring. He was really disappointed. Was it Claptrap, I think? I'm not sure, because again, played by Jack Black. It wasn't funny in it. And I think the characters in this film, I love the actors. All of them, I love the actors. I love Jamie Lee Curtis, and she was kind of playing this dippy kind of scientist, and she just felt really out of place. Kevin Hart, isn't that really funny? And I like Kevin Hart, I like most of the stuff he's in. He always gets a giggle from me when he's in films. With Jamie Lee Curtis's character, I just didn't feel that character suited her very well. I felt like the characters had no chemistry whatsoever. I thought, well, the action is going to be quite really good, isn't it? That's when it all picks up. But that just kind of was like, nah. And it just you didn't care about any of the characters whatsoever. I didn't care. It feels also that the film is being cut a lot. The editing is very strange in a lot of in this film itself. It feels like they wanted it to be kind of like R-rated, gory violence, and then put it down to PG because the kind of humour was more what a kiddie would laugh at. But I just didn't care. Just didn't care for this world whatsoever. There's no lines that made me laugh, and to be honest, I probably had one person in the cinema laugh at one bit, but everyone was quiet, and you could hear people starting to talk. That gave me the indication that they were bored. I was talking to a person when we left the cinema going, yeah, that's probably not a film I'd watch again. And they were really disappointed because they're a big, huge fan of Borderlands. And they went, yeah, they were just really disappointed by it and really peed off by it. And it's just a shame. Again, it's details are very good. You know, the world kind of building, the special effects were quite decent in it. You could see that there was a lot of money put into that. Is the only thing that saves this film, but the rest of it, the characters, the actors in it, so you couldn't care less about them all. The actors are all wasted in this film, literally all wasted in this film. And I was looking so forward to seeing this. I thought this film was going to be kind of like really funny, silly gore effects, lots of really fun action, and it was really none of that. There's a kind of bit at the start where Cate Blanchett, she goes down to this planet, and she has this kind of narration, if you wish, or talk over the film and saying, yeah, I met these baddies and they wanted to have a fight with me and blah de blah blah blah, and then it jumps forward and you never see what happens. And that happens at several points in the film, that some characters are kind of in a situation where there's baddies and the next scene they're not. It's just bizarrely edited. It's really badly put together. And like I said, the action is quite boring, but the visuals, the world building, special effects are the only saving grace. The action is just The trailer is probably the best part about this film. It just doesn't look... The characters just are not fleshed out. You just don't care about. There's no chemistry between any of them. You just don't care. I didn't care if all of them died within the first 20 minutes and it moved on to different characters and different ones were introduced. I just didn't care about this film whatsoever. It was boring. It's not funny. It might be funny to other people, but it's not this kind of humour I like. Visuals are good, like I said. The action scenes are just, some of them are all right, but that's all there is to it. It's a bad film. Let's put it that way. I don't understand why they would put all this money into a film to make it look so good, visually so good. And the trailer, to me, being not a Borderlands fan or anyone who's played the game, so any of the Easter eggs or names would have gone in one ear and out the other because I wouldn't have connected. But the trailer to me was like, oh, this looks really good. I'm quite looking forward to it. I'm sure I did a trailer reaction to it. I think it did. And I was like, oh, this looks really good. I want to see this. And I'm sorry I did. I'm sure someone in the cinema said, I'm glad this is finished. God. I'm wondering if a lot of fans out there who love the game, I wonder what their perspective is. What do you guys think if you are a fan of the games? How do you feel like the film has come across? Being a fan or anyone who's played the game, do you like it? Do you like the characters? What do you think? The friend of mine who loves the game said he just didn't like it whatsoever. Like again, detail was very, very good. Like the set designs and everything else, and the money seemed to be thrown in there. And then you've got your actors: Jamie Lee Curtis, Kevin Hart, Kate Blanchett, Jack Black. They're top actors. You've got them big time actors, and they just were wasted in this film. So you've got all that set design and those great actors, and it was just like a big steaming pile of poop. There's some little elements that are okay, little laughs here and there, and they were like, no, I'm lying to myself. I think there was kind of laughs where you kind of go, but yeah, not for me. What do you guys think anyway? Leave your comments down below. Have you seen it? What do you think? I'm interested to see what the fans of the franchise of the games think. And do you think that the director, is it Eli Roth, did a good job of it or destroyed it? What do you guys think? Leave your comments down below. Subscribe. Always helps my channel. Until then, take care. Enjoy your weekend. Goodbye now.